myself twice. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Hey, guys. So I am trying... I'm trying out restreaming. Okay, cool. It said art. But, like, I'm trying out restreaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I did this last year, but I was like, that's a future problem. And I decided that today is that problem. So, that's where I'm at right now, you know? Let me see, everything's connected. I got... Okay, cool. Awesome. And as you see, I actually prepped. I have like an art piece today, which I'm like, oh, that's new for me. Right? I have something like ready and up and willing to go. Yeah, let's see if everything's all Gucci. Okay, switch account, please. Okay, thanks. Yeah, yes, queen. Okay, let's see. I don't even know how the live works on YouTube. Oh, it is. There it is. Okay, cool. I need to fix that, but whatever. That's a different issue. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do today. Actually, let me add that back. Let me get that back up on the screen for myself. Okay. So why the fuck is Steam open? I closed you earlier. Like, why? What is this? Go away. Okay. Now I can go back. And then... What? Hold the front door. Wait, why the fuck is Steam open? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Close. Oh, man, that's nice. Okay, anyway. I have everything all set up, ready to go. Let me not see the back, because I don't like seeing that. Okay, so... Anyway. So I'm good to go. So, what I was gonna say is that... Oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay. I got you, bad boy. Gotta put you on. Oh, wonderful. It feels so good on my hand. Oh, why is my computer... Sorry, I'm like... I thought I prepped, you know? Like, by prepping, that means, like, you know, like, making sure my computers work and everything and all that does. But apparently I didn't, so... I was trying to figure out today... Actually, the real reason why I started looking into stuff fixing that stream is because I was trying to figure out how to do the head pad thing. So, there's a bit of an issue with my tissue, which is the fact that, I tried setting up I tried looking it up, and so you can do it through VTube Studio, but the problem is I have VTube Studio on my phone because, like, it just looks so much cleaner, right? Like, look at this. Look at this versatility. Look at this limberness of this model. But on my computer, it's, like, not as good, which kind of sucks. And then it's, like, there's, like, a delay, too. I hate it. It's terrible. There's, like, a delay with my audio, and there's a delay with my, movement. And, so I just been on my phone, but unfortunately you can't connect to Twitch on it, which is bullshit. But there's a different way to do it, and I was like, oh, fine. But then I was like, that's a lot of work for today, and I don't think I was ready to do that. So, we don't have head pads, but we will have head pads. So I'm gonna draw a flower. This is actually a flower I took a photo of. Oh, you're getting on a bus? Hello, Buck. Ooh, where are you going? Wait, do you have today off? Today off? Where are you going? Hmm. Also, Mr. Pibb Zero is delicious. Sorry, I'm drinking it. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Is this... I mean, I could do, like, a... Well, first off, let's not do... I was about to paint on the same later. I was like, let's not do that. Let's not say we did. Also, I want this to be... What color do I want? What color match is this? Like a nice purple? Nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I didn't stream this Sunday because I was like, so I went to a friend's house. It was super fun, by the way. I had a blast. We did crafts. Fun time. But the thing is, I spent 12 hours outside of my house. I spent 5 hours in the car and then 7 hours at her house. And then, like, I thought my ass was like, yeah, no, that's like, this total, I can totally be ready for streaming tomorrow. That's like a non-issue. Apparently it's an issue. So I decided, like on Sunday, the day after, I was like wiped. I was like dead. Because I left at 7:30 and I actually got back at 8. So maybe it was I spent 13 hours outside the house. And I was so fucking exhausted. And then, like, I slept forever. I went to bed early. I woke up late. And then throughout the day, I was like, yeah, no, maybe I'll have energy. And then stream time came and I was like, nope, that's not a thing. It's not a thing I have right now. Maybe tomorrow. maybe yesterday's. But I've been thinking too. I don't know why, but I don't like streaming on Sundays that much. So I'm thinking about, and I think it's because it interrupts my weekend, because I'm usually doing stuff. Hello, Ozzy. What's up? You having a good day? I've also been thinking. Thinking is a dangerous thing, isn't it? Hello, Zora. But no, I was thinking about changing my stream days. Well, not thinking. I am going to change my stream days from Sunday to Wednesday to Tuesday to Thursday. Sorry, I phrased it initially as if it was like negotiable, and then I realized like this is not negotiable. This is a personal decision I made. How are you doing today, Ozzy and Zora? You having a good day? Okay, see, I'm like... Okay, wait, now let's draw a flower. Should I paint over this? Yeah, I'll add a little bit of razzle-dazzle. It's been up and down, but mostly good. Yes! That's good. Just ADHD meds are out, so it's been rough. Ooh. Yikes. I'm trying to decide if I should do laundry, dishes, or draw. That is always the conundrum, right? Well, maybe do the thing that won't take... That'll take the shortest amount of time first. Because, like, drawing always takes forever. I don't know about you. For me, it does. And then that way you can kind of, like... Oh, have you seen those wonderful videos where someone says, like, the actual time it takes to do something? And then, like, you, like, because, like, in your head, you, like, build it up as to, like, being a bigger deal than it is to do something. And this woman, or, like, a bunch of these women, they, like, film themselves doing shit, and then it takes them like 5 minutes. And you're like, oh, that's actually not as big of a deal as I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh, this is a little. Okay, answer that. This like that's a little life changing actually. I was one of those people that saw that. I'm like, oh, I should just really stop being lazy, huh? Huh? Hmm. Should really stop like doing this to myself. I have this to show. Okay, so then those are done. We are our own biggest obstacles, right? At least I am for myself. I get in my head too much sometimes, you know? Um like I overthink like what's needed for the response. Not response, but what I need to do. Like, oh my god. Okay. I'm like such a loser because today, like, I don't know what got into me, but like my husband asked me, he's like, "Oh, you want to get some ice cream?" And I was like, no, I don't want to get ice cream. And he's like, oh, okay. And then like I felt bad because I didn't want to go get ice cream. And I was like, oh my god, I'm terrible because I didn't want to go get ice cream. In that headspace, man. Okay, we'll just. But I'm sorry about your ADHD meds. Hopefully you can get those filled. I know the feeling of when you need to get medication filled. That's very crucial to you being able to function. um, I had to Shay. My brain thinks every step of a task takes. I know, like it adds. Like maybe it's because it's my work brain. So like whenever someone asks me to do something for work, I always add like a couple. I always add like a couple like hours or so. So like I kind of maybe I just ended up doing that with like non-work shit, which like I should not do. This is not. It makes life harder. Okay, that's way too far out. And then this is gonna be like, yes, queen. Okay. Oh god. And when I can't do the task, my brain is just like, eh. I no, I wish I slept instead because that means at least I'm getting one of my key functions of functioning as a human being. I I do something far worse, which is I literally put on background music of rain and I sit there and stare at a wall. And I'm like, no. And I know it sounds so lame, and trust me, I am aware of that. But that's just apparently how my brain processes and enjoys its time alone. We thought I had narcolepsy. Well, I'm glad you don't, because it's a very debilitating disease. But it is a little funny. Oh, does anyone else have like allergies just like fucking sneak up on them? Like they just like they're just like, ah, yes, you were having allergies. So, like lately, I have been having like I wouldn't say I've been like just a mix of hyperactive and inactive ADHD. Yeah, that makes sense. Like my allergies snuck up on me because I've been feeling kind of crappy the past few days. Like I don't know, like I just feel off. My body and bones just feel all like cranky, and I've been like, oh, I wouldn't say depressed. Oh, dude, pollen season is horrible in the South. I grew up in Georgia, so I'm very well acquainted with the seas of yellow. Um, it's not as bad up in the Northeast, but it still gets polleny. You just can't see it as well. But like, um, yeah, so like it snuck up on me, and I was like, I was been feeling like such crap, and I was like, God, my back hurts. I'm a little like cranky for no reason. I'm just uncomfortable. Like my body just feels uncomfortable. Everything is yellow. It's sepia toned. And like I realized like, oh my god, it's allergies. Like I looked up the allergies in my area and it was like, yeah, pollen activity is extremely high. And you're like, oh, and like it's been high for a couple days. You're like, wonderful. And so I took an IB not ibuprofen. I took an antihistamine and I feel so much better. It's amazing what happens when you do that. Oh my goodness gracious. But I was like, oh, that's so me. Though, okay, I do have, honestly though, a hack for you guys if you get really bad allergies. I learned it and discovered it myself recently, and it is fucking amazing. Um, if you take Pepsid and Claritin at the same time, it clears up every single of your allergies, and it actually helps your mood a little bit. Like, I don't get it, but apparently you look this up, and if you take other medication, don't take my advice. But apparently, it's like Claritin is like one antihistamine, and Pepsid is like another antihistamine, and so like they don't interact with each other. So you just can take both, and you get all of the allergy protection. And you're like, what is this? This is amazing. Why has no one talked about this? Has anyone like had that happen where it's like you discover like what feels like a state secret, but it's not, but it's just it feels like it is. Because like no one ever fucking talked about it, and now you're just like, wait, why did no one ever tell me this? This is amazing. Maybe just people now learned about it. I don't know. But yeah, I took my antihistamines, and now I feel like leagues better. Life is looking somewhat okay again. I gotta wait for them to do their magic because I took it this afternoon. And they take a bit of they take a bit to start like actually working for me. Okay. Advil though works really fast for me though, unfortunately. Thank fuck for that. Can you imagine if Advil took forever to work? That would be a miserable existence. That would be so terrible. I would hate that so much. Because it only works for like 3 to 4 hours. Also, I apologize for the sniffling. I promise, I feel better. I did wake up this morning and I looked in the mirror and it's like my nose is all like dripping and I was like, oh, that's a problem. It's an issue. We should probably solve that. Though my ass was just like, no, 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 like I can wait till later to take the antihistamines. And then my husband was basically, no, you need to take these shrimp. I'm like, oh, fine, fine. I'm so bad at taking my medication and my vitamins that around bedtime, my husband has gotten into the habit of he'll just be like, he'll come in with like some white pill. He could drug me for all I know, but he comes in with some like white pill that's like folic acid or some shit. And then he's like, here, take this. And I take it without question, and then afterwards I'm like, what was that? And he's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. No, but it's usually just folic acid or what's the other one we use? B12? I think B12 is the other one. Because my daily vitamins are Gumbies. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I had a fun time driving to my friend's place. I forgot I don't drive much because I work from home. So like my interactions with the daily public is actually at an all-time low. I love it. I'm not complaining here. And and not because I don't like get along with people. I can get along with people pretty easily, I would say. But like I let's say I can get along with people pretty easily, but like it's a bit cumbersome sometimes, you know? You just don't want to deal with it. And oh my God, people I know people online have been saying this, but like people can't drive after COVID. I don't know what happened. I think, and I am guilty of this as well, but I'm pretty sure people lost their brains during COVID, and I am one of them. So, I mean, it's understandable. I think we all went a little insane. I don't think we've recovered from it. I think I've said that before, but like it was very evident in the driving that I saw on the way down, and I was like, oh wow, this is bad. I almost got into a couple car accidents. You almost saw me in the news. Granted, luckily I am a great driver. So I was a bit I was very aware of the situation, but yeah, being a good driver is one of the few things in my life that I'll actually say I'm good at. That and PowerPoint. Those are the only two things I'll say like, yeah, I'm actually pretty good at that. And I don't know why. Everything else I always like caveat it. I'm like, well, I'm good. I was like, I suppose I'm good. And then like someone always has to come through and be like, no, you're actually really amazing at this. I'm like, no, 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 don't glaze me too hard. I'll get an ego. Don't do this. You don't want to see me when I feel good about myself. God, that sounds depressing, doesn't it? Oh man. Uh oh, I was looking up what's it called? One second. There we go. Hold up. And then there we go. Alright, cool. I was looking up what's it called? Uh, I was looking at oh fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, I was looking up like I don't know what it was, what got me on this tread of thinking this, but like I started looking up like different ways of thinking. Like, cause like, each human being processes information a lot better due to like a lot better, but they process information differently than other people. There are like certain, I won't say standards, but certain styles. And so I was like looking at the different styles and I was like, oh, what's my style? Blah, 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 blah. And so like I learned that apparently my style is I process information, drum roll please, through talking. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's not a shocker to me. I was like, this fits. This fits. This explains a lot. And and I started like recounting stuff when I was younger. And I don't know if I've ever said this, but like, oh man, when I was young, and I don't know if I still do this as an adult, so someone would have to tell me about this, but like, um, but according to my sister, when I was younger, I used to do this really annoying thing. And I did it unconsciously, which was I would, what I want to do there. Yes, this is what I want to do. I would, like, mouth her words. Because, like, I was processing information as she was speaking. Like, because, like, when I'm mouthing my words to someone, I'm really paying attention to what they're saying. So it's not like I'm disinterested. I'm just very concentrated. And I would like mouth my words, and like during mid conversation, she's like, "Stop that!" And she would like get angry. She's like, "You can't do that. Don't mouth my words." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to, because I wasn't actively doing." dumbass grew up thinking, I was like, no, that's normal, right? Like, that's how everyone else processes information, right? That's... And I was like looking it up, and they're like, yeah, if you process information through talking, you functionally don't really barrier between your brain and your mouth. Like I can hold words, you know, like I can know how to speak in certain situations. They're like, but your stream of consciousness is a constant conversation. And I was like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That because I also talk in my office by myself. I'll be like, oh, blah 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 blah. I'll just be talking or I'll be reading stuff out loud, and it sounds like I'm actually talking to another human being. And my husband will come in, he's like, did you say something? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh no, just ignore me. I'm just having a conversation with myself. It was a lovely conversation too, though. You wouldn't get it. Sorry, I'm trying to get, like, take a sip. Mmm. Oh, delicious. Okay, do I like this? Not particularly. Not not in particular. But it'll do, pig. Okay, let me actually... Sorry, I'm just checking things to see if it's still running. I'm a little like whenever I try something new with my channel, I'm always like a little anal. I'm like, is it working? And I'm like an overprotective parent. Being like, is this is my baby running? Oh man. Let's see. Okay, we'll just keep this going. And then like we gotta add a little yellow in the... Oh, you know, I'm glad I did this purple because if I add yellow in the center, it's gonna really look really stellar. Because from my understanding, from my brief understandings of color theory, yellow is a complement. You can't get more information than that out of me. I can't promise anything, but you know, it's it's what it is. Okay, let's see. And then, oh yeah, also I was planning on playing some games more. I realized I have a huge backlog of Steam games I want to play on my computer. But the thing is, I never want to play on my computer. And I was like, well, I can play them while I'm streaming because like some of them are really cute. And I was like, oh, that's what I'll do because I realized I don't know, the drawing really wears on me because the drawing and streaming is it's very hard. Like it's super difficult to draw and stream at the same time. And I realized like I was doing some crafts by myself and at my friend's house too, and I realized I was like, I really like doing this. I was like, wait, this is so much easier than when I'm not chatting. But I still want to draw and stream because that's kind of the whole point of it. That and I wish to get better, and it is one of my few dedicated practice times during the week, so, you know, I do like that. But yeah, I realized, I was like, oh, it's spring cleaning. That includes not just my house and my bedroom and underneath the bed, but also, my life. Everyone else does that, right? That's how spring works, right? Okay, let's see. And then that's fine, right? And then we'll just have like, what is this, a yellow in the middle? Oh, that's not yellow, that's like some weird orange hue bullshit. Whatever. And then we'll do that. I might add my own color in though, because like it doesn't see at that point, right? Okay. Let's do that. And then, I don't know. Just actually, you know, I'm gonna do that, like the little yellow green. Yeah, I think that matches better. I don't know why. Sometimes color picking doesn't work. And it kind of pisses me off because it's like the world would be so much more just if color picking always worked. But it's not, so it's not a just world. It's inherently unfair, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's because of color. Color fucked us over. Okay. That looks terrible, but whatever. See, I'm gonna color pick this. This might actually be correct, because that's pretty bright. But I kind of hating the background color I picked now. But you know what? Onward and upward. as they say. I don't think they say that. I think I say that. I think that's a very me thing. I had a meeting with a coworker today, and like, oh, I was like kicking myself in the ass because like I scheduled it on a Wednesday, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to do it today. And this morning, I log in on my computer. Granted, I'm like logging at 8:30, so it's not like I'm logging in late. And I see an email in my inbox, and he had rescheduled it. I'm like, you beautiful bastard. Thank you so much. I love you. Granted, he was probably busy, and on my ass was just like thankful I don't have to like have a 45-minute meeting in the afternoon on a Wednesday. I'm like, yes, yes, please. That's a working session. Oh, please. So for those who don't know, a lot of meetings and corporate jobs are just a bunch of bullshit about people just talking for the sake of talking. Sometimes they're productive. Sometimes. I try to make my meetings productive. It's why a lot of people like working with me, because when I call them up, they're always like they are very like in and out, and I'm like, wonderful. Like 30-minute meetings for me are like 10 minutes. That's why I get good reviews at work. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, she doesn't like make me stand on the phone. So like I'm in and out, you know, like, and I always promise them too, like we're gonna finish early because I don't have a lot to go with you, and they're like, oh, awesome, I love it. Like that's my favorite words to hear. And so like but like a working session, like you actually work the whole time. Like these are actually productive meetings, and I hate them because like it means that I had to meet with someone, but they aren't able to like think through their thoughts by themselves. So like I have to help them think through their thoughts for 45 minutes, and that is oh so fucking exhausting. Oh my god, it's miserable. I mean, you get what you need done, but also like at what cost? At what cost? Your sanity? Was it worth it? Probably not. Okay. I'm regretting here, let me erase this. I don't like this. Maybe it's too late. Also, maybe I should just like do like a pale yellow as a flower. Just kind of work from there. I don't know. I haven't figured out how I feel about this. I still haven't figured out how I wish to handle backgrounds. It's one of the world's it's the eighth wonder of the world. How does an artist wish to do the backgrounds of their art so it's not just floating in space? Oh man. Okay. Let's... There we go. Boom. Boom skis. And then we'll just do like a pale yellow, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll just there's this like there's like gray white. Ew, what is ew. Ew. Ew, icky. Okay, let's try that. And then we'll just like kind of fill this in. I should have just functionally just colored in the petals and then add the lines, but I think I was getting a little too, you know, odd about it, I suppose. What else is new though? Yeah, because this looks cleaner. I don't know why I had to be so strange. Oh, you live and you learn. Bloody. Okay. There we go. I'll just keep doing that, and then this is gonna be a bit of a pain because I like really fucked the book on this, right? Oh no! Okay. I'm like trying to get in between the little crevices, and the crevices are not crevicing. And the crevices are like, nope, we're gonna take you for a fun fucking spin that you didn't want to join. And I'm like, no! Oh no, I painted over what I drew. Maybe they'll forgive me in their afterlife. I believe in that. Okay, you know what? Just roll with it. Just fucking roll with it, man. There. Yeah, this looks better than what I had though, because it's like so much smoother, and it actually feels representative of like the colors used. Also, you know what I find so funny? I'm always like, I was like, you know, like what colors should I choose do as a background? Like, as this is like a hard decision to make. You know what I could have done? leaves that are in the photograph. But no, 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 no. I had to be all unique and special and do like this weird ass dark blue purple. I would like to say that's a lesson learned, but we all know that's not a lesson learned. That's a lesson unlearned. Okay. Then then you can blend that in, I guess, right? Um wow, this is a flower. Do I like it? Really? We can add some highlights though. Right? That's what you're supposed to do, right? I like that. And then he's all the flowers are like crinkly. You know, I had a better vision in my head how the way this was like how I was gonna feel this about this, but apparently that didn't come to fruition. So instead we have this. And that is fine. I am learning, not trying to become perfect. Okay. We gotta accept where we're at. Yeah. But yeah, like summer is like really creeping up on this though, right? Like I mean, you guys were mentioning about the pollen. I mean, it's just not that, but it was like 88 degrees where I live today, and I was like, what is this nonsense? Could we like what happened to spring? Back in my day. Actually, I can't say that because back in my day, I lived in Georgia and we did not get spring. So that was for people in the north. That was not a luxury we were allowed to have. Like spring. What is the season you speak of? We barely got fall as it was. It was like we got like fall for like a week. But God, that week was glorious. We really soaked in that week. Um but yeah, oh yeah, I was like my husband was talking to me once and he was like, when I was younger, and I gotta agree with him here. He's like, when I was younger, I didn't really appreciate a lot of the seasons. Like in particularly um fall and spring. And he was like, yeah, I never really liked them that much. And I was like, oh really? Why? And he's like, well, it's because like when you're younger, you don't actually get to see the seasons happen like all that much. You're just kind of like inside the whole time. So it's like you just the seasons happen when you're in school, but like as an adult, you actually like see them happen, like you get to participate in them. And you get to enjoy them for like what they are. Actually, this flower is kind of turning out okay. You know what? I've accepted its existence. Um I'm a magnanimous reader. And but and he's like, yeah, but like you get to we get to enjoy it now as an adult, and he's like, I have a better appreciation for it. I'm like, I guess that's pretty right. Because I didn't realize like I like fall. Fall is one of my favorite seasons, not only because the foliage is gorgeous, but because the weather is just like top tier. Spring could potentially take that place, but the problem with spring is the pollen. And I know fall has pollen, but the problem is that fall does not have as much pollen as a spring. But besides the whole pollen aspect, I would say spring and fall are both equally amazing. But unfortunately, spring does have the pollen, and I'm suffering due to its actions right now. Mm. Ah, delicious cola. And so I'm dealing with that fallout in my mind at the moment. But like it is interesting, like he's right though. You don't get to experience the seasons when you're like in at least grade school especially. In college you get to experience it more, but like in college you're kind of busy, man. Like you don't really have time to like take in the beauty and the grandeur of the seasons. That's like older people shit. That's like post college shit. And like when you're out of college, you gotta deal with all the bullshit of like figuring out how to do things. Like, oh, how do you pay for this? How do you do that? And then you finally like come up for air around 25 and you're like, oh my god, what happened the past 5 years? I don't even remember. Honestly, the my ages from 20 to 25 is a giant blur, and I'm not saying that because I like went on some coke bender, because like I'm like the only drugs I've ever done was alcohol and caffeine. But because like you're just so stressed out trying to solve all your life's problems. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry you had to learn that way. I'm like a total square. I mean, other people, if they want to do that, they can do that. Preferably not around me. But I don't really care either which way because it's not my life. Okay, let's see. Let's redo the stock. That's fine though. I'll just like right there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right here. But yeah, I thought I'm realizing now my allergies may be worse than I thought because like my brain kind of hurts. Like I don't know if you hear me sniffling. I promise I took medication. I promise. On my on my cat's life. And I don't make that I don't say that like, you know, easily. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that for me. Okay, also I'm gonna blur this because like what is this? What was I thinking with this? Okay, let me fix. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do some like weird like, ooh, this is like fading away. That's a little much, guys. I think I got a little too eager there. Oh, look at that. Look at me being an artiste. Being creative. Like, yes, this is how art works, right? Okay. And I'm gonna like tuck that in right there. Let's see. Let me blur this out. My blend, good old oh. I don't want to blend. I just want to blur, man. Okay. Kind of looks like it's like disappearing into the sands of time. That's the goal. Okay, let me just wait. Is there an eraser? Yeah, soft eraser. Okay. That's cool. I kind of like that. It's like on water almost, right? I could add to this and I could keep going, but I also really don't want to because instead, you know, I want to draw. I want to draw like cute little kitties. So like, let me save this. And I'm sure I can find some like, find Photoshop files. No, this is not Photoshop. I'm in the right folder already. Okay, it is April APR 15/26. Okay. Anyway, so let's do file, new, open, and let's close this bullshit. Okay. So also let me get like a pib. A pib zip. Oh, that's so good. That's I'm sorry, that's so good. I love that so much. Okay. And then let me see. Where did I That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to is it Pinterest? I believe it's Pinterest. Okay. Okay, so I want to look up cute cats, right? And then wait. I want it to do cat cartoon. CART. I'm just gonna draw it. It's a nice little practice. Oh, these are okay. This is exactly what I want to draw. This is so perfect. Look at these copy image. I want to do them in like the style of my cats, but look at that. That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay, so what color do I want? I want like oh, I lost a finger. There we go. I had to put my glove back on. Okay, let's see. So I want do I just want Pentaboy? Yeah, I just want good old Pentaboy. So I'm gonna like there's like oval mischief right here. And he has like a little rotund body. So I like this. I like the soft better. Let's do that. Let's start over. I need to like work on like strong confident lines. For sure. Let's do his like tubby body right here. Hello, 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 Tubmeister. And he has little cute little paws right here. Okay. My cats do not have bushy tails, so what I'm gonna do instead of this bushy tail, I'm just gonna do like a little. My cats do have this. That is the general structure of the piece, right? Did I do it on the same way? I think fuck I did not. Okay. Let's do that. Bring you down and then bring you back up. And then I'm gonna do wait, I should put the eyes on. Actually, okay, you know what? I think I was too eager to jump off of this. I think I need to do little oh my god, this is like a bird. I'm gonna do like a fish. I think that's cute. And I don't want to do like a complicated fish. There. And I'm gonna do like he has like little fish lips there. With the little fish. There we go. Okay. And I do have like little eyes. Like nonsense. Yeah. Yes! Okay, so I'm gonna draw my cat Iris. That's who this is, Iris. And you may actually be able to hear her if you listen carefully. You may actually hear her screams in the background. I promise I'm not torturing my cats. I'm not a cat torturer to this, I promise. She's just super moody. And she likes all the attention. She doesn't really have like the defined little eyebrows, but I'm gonna give her some. And I don't really like how they did their ears, so I'm gonna do my okay, that's not what I so my cat's not this fluffy. She is a fluffy little baby, but she's also like not that fluffy. You get what I'm saying? I'm putting down. She's just a cute baby. Let's just do that. Just that. I do love this style of like how the cats are not just colored, but like the line art it is because it's like not complete, and so you kind of like do that with like occasional stuff of her, like right here. Instead of yeah. Whoop, whoop. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that number. Have it angled down like a human being. Her head is also too big right here, so I'm going to tighten this up. I'm gonna bring that in. I'm gonna bring this in. And I'm gonna do There. Okay, cool. There. Awesome. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't need it anymore. Let's see. That's a better angle, right? Much better angle. Okay, so now I can bring this down. Actually, for all my line art. So my line art is the thing's going. Okay. And you have like so cute. I do like drawing the cat ears like specifically a certain way, but okay, I draw this one. And then we'd go that and we go boop, boop, boop. And there you go. Hold the fucking front door. Do I want to color this? Probably not. I don't really want to color this. I'm not feeling it, you know? I'm not particularly in the mood. That's a little bit cross-eyed. Oh no, poor kitty. Okay. Oh. No, kitty, I'm sorry. I did you wrong. I did you dirty. Maybe like smaller. I'll do that. And yes, little eyebrows. Beautiful. The little lip. Oh my god, the little lippies though are just stunning. Stunning, stunning. Mwah. Okay, and then you have. I gotta like remember how she actually looks because like in my mind's eye, she doesn't look exactly like this. Because I mean, of course, this is a cartoon cat. You know, they're not gonna look like this. It's not how this works. Okay. That. That's the tail. She has like a black on her tail, and it's like a bit striped, I guess. Right? And then... Oh my god, look at this. So cute. His little paws. I'm always like super like because I'm totally taking someone's design here, but I'm always like super impressed how people like come up with these cute designs, and I do not know how they do it. Because like maybe my brain's just not built that way, and like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they can get it like working that way. Oh my god, that looks so much better when you take it off. But like I don't know. It's like they are just like masters at creativity, and I'm just like a peon amongst them. And they'll be like so humble about it too. I'm like, no, 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 don't underestimate your abilities. That's just no, no, no. You're good at this. Don't undersell your creativity. Creativity is a skill, man. You have to hone and craft that shit. Okay. It does not come out of fucking thin air as much as people would want to think it does. As much as I thought it would be like, oh, my ass used to think like, oh, like if I just get better at art, the creativity will just follow, right? Oh, that did not happen. And now I'm like stuck and I'm like, oh no, I have to like actually think about how to get better. This is a problem. Okay. And then we'll just have, she has like a little like markings in her middle of her face right here, like that. And I'm trying to recall how she looks. Let me actually see if I can get a photograph of her. I think I have some. Well, I mean, of course I have some. It's my cat, right? Go to my library. Okay, there you go. A photograph of her. She has like little white areas underneath her eyes. I can include that. Oh my god, she's so cute. She has like kind of like a black back, and it kind of gets a little bit darker shade right here. Yes. Oh my god, that's so cute. Let me delete this. Ah, that's the wrong eraser. Okay. Then and I think the tail's a bit dark too, honestly. Oh. And then she has like little flecks. Oh, she does have like little eyebrow areas, I guess. They're like super small though. They were not nearly as big as the other cats though. And she does have like tufts behind her ears. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. That's honestly super cute. I love it. It's actually so cute. This is Iris. And then she has blue eyes, so actually let me take this. I will add one color in here, and that's right here. Her eyes are a little bit lighter than that. They're like they are actually like super blue. They're like stunningly blue. She's kind of like, maybe I do color this. I kind of want to actually, because I'm like really liking this. Is it kind of like a cream white? Yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't have to add like a lot of color to it, but like some is nice. Okay, maybe I don't. Add a little bit like here and there. And just like don't color it all in. Then do. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Um, yes, yes, I love it. I love it so much. And they'll have like little mouthies. She does have a pink little nose, so maybe I should like actually have that. And then the fish, oh, I think the fish should be red. Cause like it matches my hair color. Alright. Oh my god, this is so cute. That's super precious actually. I do love how the color is just not like super bright. What was I gonna add, I think? I was gonna add maybe like I could do like a bit of a darker tone for her eyes right here because it is a kind of like darker zone. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe a little bit on her paws right here. But she does have like little dark spots on her paws, if I remember correctly. The picture I'm looking at does not have pictures of her paws on it, and I'm like, oh. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's really cute. Alright. I'm gonna do puzzle now. You know, I'm like, let me save this file. I actually need to save as a different date. Alright, let's see. April 15th. We'll just do -2. We did 2 drawings today. We were like little busy bees. Well, I guess I was busy bee. Okay. And then what was I gonna do? I was gonna go to I was going to oh, I forgot. Oh yeah. I was gonna go to called Tangle? My good best friend Tangle. Let me go. What was this? Okay, I gotta set the game, man. Okay. T-A-N-G. How do you spell it? T-A-N-G-G-L-E? Yeah. G-L-E. Wonderful. Oh, I love it. Thank you for setting it for me. Okay, so we're gonna do... Let me just pull this up. Can you guys see it? No, you can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to hold the front door. Okay, I gotta pivot. I gotta pivot all the things. Properties. Cintiq? No. It is my Cintiq. Yeah, it is Google Chrome. Now I can close Clip Studio. Okay, cool. Say okay. Awesome. Let me just like do this up. Yes, I think that's fine. I never know how to do the browsers on these. Oh shit, that is bright ass, man. Okay, so wait. Seasons? Is there anything for spring? Is it spring is on the mind? Let's see. Ooh. Let me just push this up. Oh, that's a cute little dog. I can promise you, this is gonna be hell, and these are not good puzzles. Let's not do those. Tis a silly idea. Okay. Tis a silly place. Oh, that's cute, but it's not Christmas. This might be fun, actually. And I was gonna say this might be fun, but then I realized this blue would be hellacious. But this would be fun because of the way it is. You know? So let's keep going through. Are these all seasons or is it? It is. Okay, let's go back to the gallery. Good old gallery. Okay, let's see. Ooh, little, like, is that a White House? I don't actually know. And then I am going to set. What are all these things? That looks like winter. I'm not gonna do winter. Also, there's like a bunch of these same ones all after the other. I guess they like kind of uploaded them in batches, huh? Can't say I blame them. Also, this is actually really pretty, but I think I would want to like, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, let's see. This is very pretty. I like this. I wish it let me enlarge it. I can go in about. That I can promise you that one's not gonna be fun. Okay, that'd be hard. Okay. Well. Oh, that looks just... I like how I saw an octopus. I'm like, yes, yummy. Yummy in my tummy. Okay, let's see. Dude, I'm like not being... Oh, this might be good. Wait, let me just... Yeah. No. I was like thinking about it, I was like, no, I actually don't really want to. I'm not that invested in it, you know. This, on the other hand, I am highly invested in this. Okay, let's do private. I'm gonna do 300 because I don't know if I will have participants with me. So let's do that. And if we can do more, we can do more. You know? It is what it is. Okay. And if I can't finish in an hour, I can't finish in an hour. Copy this. Paste it in. Let's see. Let's see if I actually don't know if links can get posted in YouTube. So let me pull up YouTube real quick and see what went through. It did! Wonderful. Also, can I pin it? No. I don't know, wait. Am I able to pin it? I can pin it on Twitch, right? Let me see. No, I can't pin it. How do I... Oh, whatever. It's fine. Let's see. Embed, filtering. I mean, I could, like... I could do this number, you know? Like, I could just put it in the stream description. Right? There, let's do that. A puzzle. In case it goes away, I lose track of where I'm supposed to be. There. Boom. Update all titles. I'd love to see it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's stop lollygagging. Let's actually get down to brass tacks. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a good puzzle. Like look at this. Look at this bad boy. Oh, okay, sorry, there we go. Oh wait, that's on okay. I like I was like I started off and I was like, oh yeah, that goes over there, and I was like immediately wrong. Immediately proven wrong. And I'm just like, well, never mind. You know, you win and you lose some. As it goes, as the crow flies, you know, as they say. No, that's not. That is. It's not. That ain't gonna be what we wanted to be. And then. Let's see. Wait, what? That connected? There. Ho ho. And keep going. Yeah, I've been having a pretty good week. I've been like I don't know, like I think I wanna blame the what's it fucking called? The pollen for like I don't know, my thoughts have been like I don't say misplaced, but like each day I wake up and I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna feel that day, and I'm like, what's happening? And it's like it's not like really like I have no patience. It's just more of like when am I gonna be? It's more of an anxious thing, right? Like I don't know how else to describe it, and I'm just like, why are you being like this, body? Like why are you being a little piece of shit? Like could you not do this? I would really, really greatly appreciate it. Yes, queen. Okay, there we go. Oh, you bring that down? Oh, baby. Oh, baby, you love to see it. Okay, let's see. That goes over there, and it's like pissing me off that I don't have anything to connect to it. Well. Okay. Yeah, we're just... Oh, whoa, that snapped right into... Oh, that one did too. That was... Oh, man. That was stunning. Oh, my goodness. Highlight of my night. Okay, let's see. But, like, yeah, I feel like, it's like, I wouldn't say I'm like a buttload of confidence, but I would say, like, I wouldn't necessarily say I've been having a lot of confidence lately. And like it stretches to like everything, right? So it's like you like it affects everything. So like you second guess like what you're doing and second guess everything you're doing, but it's like for me it came out of nowhere. I'm like, what are you, body? What the fuck? Why are you doing this to me? Like out like in spring too? Like at this time period? Like are you supposed to like go out of whack during winter? Like isn't that where like most people start getting all weird about the seasons? But no, my body's all like, no, 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 no. See, you misunderstand. It's spring now, so that means I have to be doing some nonsense. And my body's like, oh, okay. That makes complete and utter sense. This is a logical statement. Is this? But yeah, or like you get like anxious about things that you're just like not anxious about. And I'm like at the point I'm like, I'm just gonna blame it on the pollen. Yeah, just throw that on the pile of what pollen has done to me. The beauty of like adulthood is like you do try to improve some things. Like I do try to become a better person in a lot of regards, especially in the regards that pertain to other people. But there are certain things that are just like they're not they're not harmful to not change because it's just like the only person it's hurting is myself and I don't care. And I think that goes there. Goddamn right it does. But like and so like you just realize like I can't fix them all. it's not it's not possible. It's not possible to be perfect. As much as my body screams the fact that it wants to be, I'm like, I'm sorry. It's not feasible. The older I get though, the more I do think I'm like, there is a possibility. I was like, there is a light possibility. I feel like that I might have some sort of light OCD tendencies because I do these things where it's like, and I'm not like, I probably would never get this like checked out because it doesn't hurt my life that much, which is I think when you're supposed to go get that stuff checked out, right? Anyway, I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Mm. I have these tendencies of like, if I can't do it perfectly, I don't do it. So like, so if there's a chance of me not doing it, I won't do it. And like so for a good example is, and I think I've talked about this before, is that like I used to like not want to like I wanted to have like a skincare routine, right? And like that's what everyone online is like for the longest time has been like all popping off about. And so I was like, yeah, yeah, I want to have a skincare routine too. But the thing is that like, you know how they say like, oh, you need to get a clean towel, and but like from my mind, I couldn't get anything that was clean enough because they defined clean. I'm like, oh, well, I need to get a clean towel. But I kept trying to get a clean towel, but it was like I kept like touching it with my hands, and my hands are dirty. So you have to wash your hands, and then when you wash your hands, then your hands gotta dry them off, and so you use your towel, and now is your towel even clean anymore? Like that kind of stuff. And I realized I'm like, oh, I'm like deeply overthinking this. Like I don't think people this way. It's like, oh no, is there something wrong with me? Oh no, and I was like, well, it's not hurting me, so, because I am still able to do it. I just like had to fight back the internal cringe. It hasn't gotten to a point where I can't. I have difficulty functioning. Okay. But it was a bit of a realization where I was like, ooh, I don't think people do this. It's like, ooh, I don't think this is like turbo common. Like, oh no. That is also like kind of a weird realization that you do something and you like, oh, the worst is like what happens is like you say you do something in a group of people and you're like, yeah, right? Like doesn't everyone do that? And everyone's like, no. And you're like, oh no. And you're like, oh no, I'm amongst people that aren't safe. No, that's not necessarily fair of me, but at the same time too, it's like you're saying something, you're like, yeah, no, this is super relatable, right? And everyone's like, no, this is like actually like super unrelatable. Like I've never been so unrelated, found something so unrelated relatable in my life, and you're like, oh no. I thought I thought this was a relatable key portion of my life. Okay. Let's just does that where does that go? I don't know. And then oh wait, hold up. Oh god, that was such a good place. That was such a good oh my goodness gracious. Okay. But yeah, spring is upon us and everyone, including myself, is spending time outdoors. To the point that I'm just like, oh, but like I could go outside and like jump around with the birds. And it's like I've found myself not wanting to play video games as much these days, and I'm like, and I want instead want to like spend time outdoors. I'm like, but it's so nice. I'm like, oh no, it's such a nice day outside though. Okay. This is. Oh wait, hold up. Oh baby, look at that shit. That did it right there. Okay, this one's like also, I don't know where you go, my friend. So this jazz isn't jazzing for me anymore. I had it like I was listening to jazz earlier today. I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to continue that into the stream, and I did. And like, oh, so I listen to music during my work day, like, and it's like really like simple music, like this, right? It's so simple. I forget I have it on. I cannot tell you how many times I've been about to go into a meeting, and then I do like my like I do like my checks, you know, before you go, and I check to see if like my hair is like not like horrible. Like I don't like wear makeup for work, but I'm also just kind of like, okay, do I look like absolute trash, or I do look somewhat? Do I look like I just rolled out of bed, or that I've been like actually functional for like a few hours? And so like I make sure my hair isn't like totally fucked up, you know, things like that. Some due diligence on my part. And I almost always forget though to turn off my music. And some of it's like it's not bad. It's just more of like I think one time I actually did forget to turn off, but luckily it was my boss. Hello, War Master, what's up? But luckily it was my boss. And my boss was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh no, sorry, that's just like my classical music in the background." And he's like, "Oh, can you please turn it off?" I'm like, "Yes, I will." BRB. How are you doing, War Master? Are you having a good day? I am having a good day. I'm trying restreaming today. It's new for me. I tried it last year, but then I was like, ooh, this is a lot of complicated parts, and I don't know streaming well enough to do this yet. So I kind of like left it. I kind of left it be. Oh yeah, welcome back. Oh, I guess you didn't hear what I was saying hi. How did your how'd your week go? Or how are you doing? Anything exciting? Anything exciting happening to you? Oh my god! Today was terrible! I injured my foot and almost injured my arm. Wait, are you okay? And I blame myself? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what happened? I need the deets, man. My week has also been boring. I've just the biggest realization I had this week was the fact that the pollinating is upon us, and I'm like, oh yes, that is a thing, and I need to start taking medication for that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the most exciting thing is I'm gonna do this week is like I realized I don't really have any breathable summer shoes for me to wear, and so I'm gonna have to go out and get some this weekend. I think I'm gonna get some Skechers. Like this they have like some slip-on ones that look really nice as like women's Skechers shoes. I'm like these look kind of comfortable. I need to replace the soles though, which I 100% recommend to do if no one has done that yet. Excuse me. I'm okay, I'm just resting. Wooden stool fell a bit more than I can chew because I was trying to carry out pins. Ooh, woof. Overworked myself thinking I could easily put them away. Yeah, that's a mistake you'll make once. I've been there though, so I'm not gonna act above that because I've moved a lot, so it's not the exact same, but I have moved a lot, and in the moves I always like I used to overextend myself in picking things up and like putting things down, and now I'm just at the part I'm like nope, nope, I'm gonna do this by the books. I'm gonna do this the correct way. I'm not gonna overextend myself because overextending myself leads to an injured back. And unfortunately, you only get one spine. Or in your case, well, you get 2 feet, but you know, like each foot is pretty important, honestly. I'm glad you're safe though. I'm glad you're resting. That's good news. Also, is that? Oh, that's okay. Whatever. That's not like actually where it goes anywhere. That's why it's not locking in. I think pretty light actually. Hmm. Yeah, but if any consolation, my week has also been pretty boring. It's kind of been a boring week. Sadly, did overextend myself, and I'll try not to let it feel a lot of pressure when I enter that warehouse. Yeah, I mean, like the longer you work there, the less pressure you'll feel. Like, I mean, it's like that with any new job, right? Like you come in, you're always the newbie, and like you feel like you always have to do everything perfectly, and then like give it like 6 months, and you start getting a good like rhythm in your life. It's why like starting a new job kind of actually really sucks. Like no one like I'm a huge proponent of going out and getting a new job if the one you have right now is not working out for you. But it's coming from a point of view that I'm like, I am aware getting a new job is like actual ass. It is like not fun. But yeah, don't overextend yourself. It's never worth it. You always end up regretting it each time. But yeah. Um Oh, War Master. I'm gonna actually end up changing my stream days. I have been doing Sunday and Wednesday for so long, and I've been doing it for a year. And I realized like I kind of hate doing it on Sunday. And I don't know why. It's like I don't know what it is. It's something about like my like getting ready for the week. So I'm gonna change it to Tuesday, Thursdays. I don't have many options even though I'm in a big city. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I work in a public company. So like a corporation. And where I live, there's a lot of government jobs, and I do not have any of the government clearances. So while there's a lot of jobs, I do not have access to them. So I'm very much in the boat of like if I lose this current job, it would be very hard for me to get a new one. Which is why I'm an eager beaver to not live here in the long term. That is just one of the litany of the reasons why I wish to move when I can. But yeah, just because you live in near or in a big city, it does not necessarily mean you have particularly options for what you want to do or what your job is. It kind of sucks. Um, like not every city is like a fit for everyone too. That is something you have to realize. I know like there's a subreddit called The Grass is Greener, and like I always see people recommend places that they love, and I've lived there, and I'm like I did not love it, but it kind of goes to show that each city is very unique and has pros and cons of living there, and if you jive with it, you jive with it. If you don't, you don't. There's really not much you can do about it, unfortunately. And sometimes you do have to learn by first-hand experience, which I wish... I'm saying this with a sigh because it just sucks. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays instead because I think it just fits better with my life. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I got too much in my head on Sunday nights. Like, I would always be like, oh, like, but I don't, like, oh, I don't feel good, or like, I had a long weekend, I'm tired, blah, 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 all bullshit reasons. And I would do it, but I still would always, like, fight it. But not Wednesdays, I don't know why. Forgot to mention how yesterday this douche boss threw out trash from the bin for no damn reason, because we saw the rotten food making the bin smell awful. Wait, he then told me to sweep it back, even though he made the mess. Wait, what? Wait, so he threw out the trash? Wait, I'm kind of confused. So, like, did he move the trash, or did he make a big mess and then you had to clean it up? Because that sucks. That's ass. That is some true ass right there. Douche bosses suck, though. Listen, a boss can make or break, a workplace. Sometimes you join a job for the experience, and then after a year, you just fucking dip because the workplace or the boss that you have is just terrible. It's just horrible. It's just not worth it. Yes, he knocked the bin over. Oh, what? To then take out the trash and makes us look at the trash. Oh, are you serious? That sucks. That's terrible. What a dirt. What a jerk. Some people are cranky because they want to be cranky. It reminds me of this back in the day when in my first job out of college, there was this guy, and I was like, I was not having, it was not like a fancy job. It was like a very boring job. In my third week, yeah, I want to quit, but don't want to be seen as a quitter. I know the feeling. Do you like the work though? Like, I think that's the important question, right? Like, the workplace and the work are two separate things. So maybe you could see it as a learning experience to find out like what you hate and what you don't like. Sorry, what you like and what you don't like. Oh my gosh. I said the same thing twice. But I know what you mean, you don't want to be a quitter. Like, I mean, you could, like... What might help you? The tasks aren't too bad, yet I overworked myself, like today. Yeah, you need to take it slow, man. You need to not hurt yourself. You only get one body. Unfortunately. Maybe what you can do, because I did this once. I had a toxic work environment, and what I did... Because I wasn't getting paid enough, so I was like... And I know I deserve to be paid more because I actually took a pay cut. This is during COVID. And, I set a time frame of when, if I didn't get the pay raise by a certain time frame, or get more money by a certain time frame, or like the workplace was toxic, I would dip. So I was like, for me it was a year. For you it might be sooner. But after that period of time, it didn't get better, and it got worse. And then I just fucking was like, okay, I'm gonna look for a new job. Bye. Most of the coworkers are patient with me, which is good, but the higher-ups aren't too keen on my pace. Well, they sound like assholes. I'm glad your coworkers are nice, though. Because good coworkers are worth their weight in gold. I had one job where I left one weekend, the people were always so positive the job sucked. Wait, what job was that? I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've left a job that soon. Granted, I've never worked at such a horrible environment though. I've worked jobs where the office sucked, but the work was like meh, you know? Like, I feel like that's a different thing. That's a whole different problem. Because like toxicity doesn't really reveal itself until like 6 months in, or like 3 to 6 months, I would say. Outside apartments that are also known as soliciting and conservative ideas and recite the same words. Oh, that sounds so miserable. Oh my gosh. Oh, anything soliciting is terrible. Wow, I would also quit after a week. I'm honestly surprised you lasted a week. I'm genuinely surprised. Oh, that sounds horrible. That's one of those jobs that, like, honestly, no matter, like, how much they pay, you couldn't... I would not do that. Yeah, you're paid through the... Oh my god, commissions is even worse. Being said, the positivity did not let me stay, and yes, it does. Being sent outside the main city hours in the heat. Oh my god, yeah, right, the summer. Well, it's like, there's only, like, 2 times a year that the weather is amenable, like, which is spring and fall, and if you're in the south, it's not that much time. And so winter and summer is usually fucking horrible. So it's like that's a good portion of the year you don't want to be outside. And if you're gonna be outside, it better be like something, I don't know, a lot more like less soul crushing. I guess that's the word I was looking for. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's, you could not, there's not a not, luckily, I don't have to be in a position that I am in a position I can turn stuff like that down. But, like, you could not pay me enough money to do that. Also, the commissions never work out. You never get paid enough with the commissions. It's always a scam. My final straw was watching the managers get food in this expensive salad, such green food place. Me and the other co-workers in the car talked about the job, and they also left the same way. Good. That's shit. That's actual shit. That's so terrible. Oh man, that's genuinely sounds like a horrible experience. Also, that connected, and I didn't even realize. Well, well, well. I want that to connect, but I think that goes right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just deadass did not show up, and didn't pick up their calls. I still see notifications through Indeed about them needing people. They instantly hired me on the spot. The requirements are just English. Oh no! Yeah, that's if they're willing to hire you on the spot for something like that, it's usually a pretty red flag, actually. You probably don't want to have those jobs. And especially if there's, like, no, like, actual requirements. Like, it's one thing if it's an internship, like, and they're, like, trying to find people to teach, but usually, like, they do have some form of requirement, as in, like, wants to do this, or wants to do that. Or, like, maybe some educational experience, like a certificate or, college education. But yeah, the lack of, requirements is a red flag. I remember seeing the reviews and the ones with low ratings are made by real people because of the passion to push. Oh, there is nothing more cathartic, though, when you leave a shitty company and you go look up the reviews online. On, like, Indeed. Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. Like, the high ratings on a lot of these shitty companies' websites are always bots. Without fail. And it's like, God, how sad. How sad that you have bots to boost your numbers. Like, and it's so evident, too, that it's such a shitty work environment. Like, people can tell, like, within, like you said, with you, it was a week. So it's like, who are the bots trying to fool? Okay. Is that, oh, I was supposed to say, did I have this in the right place? No. Where is this lighter at? It was over here, I believe. Yeah, the line? Yeah, the line's over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't even know where oh, wait, that goes right there. No, it doesn't. This goes right here? Oh. Maybe it goes right. No. I think it goes right here, though. It's not like them apples. Oh, man, so I'm gonna be honest, when I found out about this job, the title was so misleading. Being sent out an hour away from the main city area made me think, am I even gonna last a week? Oh, little did you know how prophetic you were. Little were you aware. That's great. Misusing minivan all worse. If you got Zika, that's when you sue them, right? That's when you sue their asses. You're like, you gave me Zika. You sent me to a swamp-infested hellhole with mosquitoes. With no protection. You just expected me to raw dog it. Okay, let's... Wait, there we go. That goes right there. And then... Yes. Okay. But yeah, the humidity is the worst part, though. I'm actually, like, so anti-humidity, it's, like, not even funny. It's why I'm so cranky that the area I live in now actually has humidity, and, like, my parents are from... My parents currently live in the south, and so they came... And they're, like, a very humid area in the south. And they came to visit me, and they're like, oh, this is terrible. I'm like, yes, yes it is. And it doesn't have southern AC, which is, in my opinion, like a fucking tank. It's just... It's not the same, and they know it's not. Okay, I think this goes a little bit over here. I think this... Yeah. Okay, cool. I got like a nice little... Oh, what I was gonna say though, so like I don't know if anyone else does this, but I have a habit of like buying, like writing stuff off. Oh, wait 1 second. Also, I don't know why sending some like of skin condition Hispanic to these conservators is a good idea. I barely had responses, which is understood because I felt like a Jehovah's Witness. Wait, did you wear a collared white shirt and black pants? They might have thought you were. Yeah, I don't like any of these solicitors. No one answers the doors, man. Like I get them occasionally. I never fucking answer the door because I'm just like, there's nothing you could sell me that I want. And the solicitors I get are like, I don't know, they're like landscapers, so it's not even that bad. Luckily there's no dress code. Oh, okay. You looked like probably like a political staffer then. Which I also don't answer the doors for those. Sorry, man, I wouldn't have answered the door for you. If anything, I would just have pretended I was sleeping and I can't hear you. Oh, man. That's terrible, though. Oh, man, that sucks. I was gonna... Oh, wait, we got one down here, man. There we go. There it is right there. Well, this jazz ain't jazzing for me. I'm gonna skip it. Wait, let me just start over. I like this soundtrack I had. If you knew it was me, War knocking on the door, would I get sales? Oh, I would answer, but I wouldn't. You couldn't sell me anything. I am. I'm very good at not spending money on things I don't want. Marketing does not necessarily work well on me. No, okay, no, that's not true. That's not true. Marketing works well on me if it's pretty. I'm a little like I think I've said this before. I'm a little hoe bag for pretty marketing. Granted, I also kind of have to want it. It can't just be pretty and I not want it. If anything, I'll note that the packaging is pretty, but I won't do anything. Oh, Humber Chatter. No, I won't buy what you sell it. You can hawk your wares, but I will not be buying. Okay. Oh man. But yeah, that sucks. I'm glad you don't work there anymore. Well, maybe like in 3 months you can reassess how you feel about your job, right? Like I find working in timelines, it makes it easier to get through the current situation that you're in. Let's go up here. Oh, yeah, but anyway, so, like, I will head off now. I gotta do some other stuff. Nah, go have fun. I appreciate the talk. Yeah, no problem. It was fun chatting with you. I always love chatting. Always a great time, man. Okay, let's see. It passes the time more easily. Okay, let me... These don't match. But have a good evening, though, man. And then... There we go. One of these is in there. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, wait. Oh, that all connected. Oh, wait, does that... No, it's gotta go in here somewhere, right? It's gotta go somewhere in that mess of a fucking... I don't know. And then... Oh yeah, but I was gonna say earlier, I don't know if like anyone else has this issue or problem, but I have a tendency to like avoid things that are popular until they get to a point of like super popularity, and then I'm eventually like, okay, fine, I'll try it. And so I try it and I usually end up loving it. Like for example, so I finally got around to like there's oh yeah, I'm sure people have like heard about this, so don't make fun of me. But like I finally got around. I love reading books. I fucking love romance in particular. So I finally started reading some like the super popular romantasy like stuff that's like really popular online, specifically on TikTok. And so I got one of those Sarah J. Maas books, which I'm sure like people are listening to this and they're like, oh my god. But no, anyway, so I bought one and I like first off, I got a fucking steal. I am like so happy. Uh there was like I wanted to buy a hardback because I love reading hardback, but they didn't have any there. And so they're like, "Oh, is the special edition fine?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." They're like, "It's a little bit more." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." And so but like they gave me the special edition one, but it was already opened. And they're like, "Oh, it's the floor version." I'm like, "Oh, that's fine." And they're like, "We can mark off 30%." I'm like, "I say what?" So I ended up getting a special edition one for a book I have no idea if I was gonna like or not. 30% off, so it ended up being cheaper than if I bought the hardback, and I was like, what a steal. I fucking love this for myself. I was so happy. I'm still living off the high of that. It's been a week. Um, but anyway, so I was so I've been reading that, and oh my god, I love it. It's like so much fun because like I think I've seen some people online say like, "Oh, well, I tried reading it, it was terrible and I hated it." I got the Court of Thorns and Roses, I think. I don't know. I'm bad with names. And I have been having so much fun with it. And it's just like I don't know, the world is just interesting to read about, I guess. Like I haven't read much fantasy romantasy though, to be fair. I've been pretty much like dark romance, like mafia boss stuff. And there's like really not a lot of world building with that because it's just like I mean it's kind of set in our world, but like mafia boss, you know. So it's like, oh, what's sort of like Ash, right? Like, what's the whole like situation happening there? Like, but I've been reading this book and I don't know. I've been taking it chapter by chapter. I read like a couple chapters before I go to bed each night. Like I don't know, like for an hour and a half. I read, see how far I can get, and I been having a blast with it. Like holy shit! Like sometimes shit's popular because it's good, you know? And I gotta remind myself that sometimes like that. But like I also feel like I joined the train really late, but I'm like completely okay with that. Because that means like all of the books I think in the series are done. I'm like, yes, now I have like a whole collection on my disposal. Like I've gotten into the habit of waiting till something is like past its peak popularity, and if people are still chatting about it and still talking and vibing with it, I'm like, okay, it has legs, therefore it must be pretty good. That's how I operate now. Like, cause like there has been stuff and there have been books I've read that was like super popular in like a subreddit I went to, and then I read it and I was like, I hate this. This is terrible. And I'm like super. And like I'm like it makes me think less of the subreddit. And I'm like, oh, you guys like this? Like, oh, I think this changes how I see you. Like, oh no, this is it's like and not like I like reading dark fantasy, right? So it's not for me, it's not like a problematic thing. It's more of just like, oh, the writing in this is terrible. Or like, they're not selling me on the romance. Oh man, like maybe my bar is too high, man. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Okay, also. Wait. There. Okay, that goes right there. Sweet beans. Okay. But yeah, it's been great. I would recommend if no one's ever if you're into fantasy and you like romance like a lot, uh it's right up your alley. And the author writes pretty good too for romance. Like unfortunately the issue I have with a lot of romance books is that there is a lot of authors that assume that writing romance is really easy and something that anyone and everyone can do when that's just not true. I would say out of all the categories, I think romance is possibly one of the hardest ones to write. Especially if you have like a second category with it because like fantasy, for example. And the reason being is because like I mean like in a fantasy you have to build a world, right? And then like you have to like you have characters and you kind of build their interpersonal journeys and like their interactions with each other, but you don't really like it's there, but it's not the focus of the story, right? But like but in romance in particular, it's like front and center, so like you have to be able to write interpersonal relationships really well. And the one thing I have learned as I talk to people more and more and human beings more and more is how few people actually understand their emotions. So if you can't understand your own emotions, how can you expect to write them? And that's the issue I keep running across. And I'm like, oh no, this person doesn't understand the nuances of like building building up a romance. Oh no. Okay. There have been some I found that's really good, but they're also like super like turbo erotica ones. They're like they're not really something I feel comfortable recommending to people because it's like I don't know what someone's comfort level is with that. Because like there's nothing worse than if someone was to ask me for a book recommendation and I gave them one and it's like something super like I don't know like I don't, super odd or weird and like they really hated it. And then now I can't recommend them anything because they're now just like, oh, well, shrimp gives bad recommendations. I'm like, no, I want to give recommendations if they match your taste, not mine. I'm sorry, forgive me. I have sinned. I gotta go to like the book confessional, you know? I have recommended a book that forgive me, book writers of the world. I have recommended a book that did not fit my friend's taste, and I will forever show penance for it. They're like, oh yes, read 5 poems and 12 sonnets. Okay, let's see. Oh, dude, we're getting there. Dude, we're getting there. Oh, this is great. Oh, stunning. Oh, look at those fucking puzzles. Just all coming together. All according to Keikaku. Okay, wait. What is that? Is that like a booth? I think it's a... Oh, wait, this... I see the little red smidget there. I do have to say, the fact that the houses are different colors is actually so wonderful. Look at this random ass man walking down the street. Not a care in the world. That was me today. No, not really. I wasn't walking anywhere. That was a lie. Okay. I was walking. When did I guess go on a walk? Was it? I think I went on a walk this past weekend. I think I went on a walk on Sunday. I don't remember. It's ever since the pollen has started, my life's been a giant blur, and I just really don't know my ass from my elbow, and I just don't actually know what's happening anymore. Okay, let's see. Is this? I don't, that doesn't seem right. That does though. Where is this? I actually have no clue. Also, oh, this is like tiny. Okay, I see. I think that's right there. It's teeny tiny. And then we'll just bring that up. Yes, queen. Wait. Yes, there we go. Oh man, you can tell the pollen's getting to me because I feel like my voice is getting scratchy. I don't know how evident it is by me speaking, but you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? Let's see. And then... Oh, wait. Oh, yes. And I think that goes right. Oh my, match fit. Oh my god. You know, the downside of doing a digital puzzle is that I can't take out my anger on the puzzle pieces when they don't fit. And that is a true loss. That is a truly, a missing experience from this. I wish they added in like a feature of like jam the puzzle pieces and you're like, yes, please. And they, like, I mean, the goal is to not have them fit ultimately because they are wrong, but at the same time too, I want to take my frustration out on the puzzle. And then like add a little frayed edges too, right? And be like, you ruined the puzzle piece, so now it's harder for it to fit. And you're like, no. Because I have done that. They're not that not as aggressively as I have in my younger years. When I went a little overboard. And then I got in a little trouble with people like, don't do that, shrimp. Destroy the puzzle. I'm like, no. Because it does ruin it for people. So I try to do it for comedic effect more than anything. So I'm not trying to actively hurt the puzzle. You know. I'm not trying to cause a bad time for everyone. I'm just trying to be funny. Which sometimes, you know, it doesn't always hit, right? Sometimes the comedy is not comedying. I need to start, like, organizing. Okay, first of all, I think I can finish the fucking sky, right? I think that's something I can accomplish. Also, I can zoom out. What a wonderful thing I have done. Okay, look at that. I can just place all these. Oh, and I can place my skyline, too. Stunning. The beautiful thing about skylines is just not... There's only one little line of it. But yeah, I'm totally gonna end up buying the rest of the Court of Thorns and whatever, the Court series. I don't know what they're called. Because they're all named something different, and she doesn't have like a title for them. But I'm gonna be buying the rest of them, at least until I stop liking them. Though, I don't know how far I can get, because like I do like reading in hardback. I prefer it. And I've been trying to read in hardback more, because I like the tactile feel of it. I do miss that. I do have like a Kindle. But, like, I don't know, the physical books they just slap so hard right now. You can't just... But I don't know, like, how easy it'll be to find all the physicals, because I almost didn't get a physical for this one, because they're like, oh, we don't only sell a physical in stores unless you want to get the box set. And I'm like, absolutely not, because the box set, for those who are unaware, it was like $160. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a box set for a series I don't know if I actually like or not. Like, what is this? I was like, that seems like a bad idea. Seems like a... I feel like I like feel forced to love it then, right? It's like, instead of like naturally just enjoying it or not. It'd be forced to live. It would be non-consensual. Okay. Oh, wow, we're getting there. Oh, I'm getting close to finishing though. Also, this is taking about as much time as I thought it would, which is utterly fantastic. I can't tell you how many times in my head I'm like, oh, this should take like X amount of time. And then either I go deeply under or deeply over, and I'm like, oh no. And I get so upset about it. Like, I'm not that upset, like, I'm an adult, but like, very much of just like, oh no, I have to like either plan around the fact that this is taking too long, or plan around the fact that I have more time than I thought I would. Whoops. Also, Dude, I love this cobblestone. It's so easy to do. Yes. Yes. Okay. Um, there we go. And I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to do there, man. It's just gonna, it's gonna exist, okay? It's gonna stay there, and it's gonna be there. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. And then, okay. This one, I don't know. We'll just move it up for now. If I can't place it, it gets moved up. Up yonder. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Some of this building bullshit is like kind of confusing. I say that as I'm like, oh wait, I don't know where that goes. Hold up, hold on. Wait a damn minute. Okay, let's see. This blue should not be horrible to place, so I think I can get this. I say that. Okay, I was supposed to say I could say that. Like also though, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Oh, look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, that's why it didn't fit. It goes because it goes right next door to it. Suckers! Okay. Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. I wonder how it's like to live in one of these buildings. I've never personally lived in a building like this. Like, that has shops underneath it. I think it's one of those things that in theory I think I would like, but actually in practice I don't think I would. Like, I think I would find it to be a novel experience, something that'd be like, I'm glad I experienced this. And then like after a week, I'm like, can we be done with this now? Like I'm a bit over it. I think I'm like super particular about the way I live. I don't each year I add on to my age, I get just that much a little crankier. Now, I don't think I'll ever be like the damn kids get off my lawn kind of person. But I will be that person be like, ooh, they don't have my bed there, so no, I will not be attending. Like, ooh, no bed? Oof. I'm already at that point where I'm like, ooh, are there chairs? And if I get a no, I'm like, ooh, sorry, that sounds like a problem. That sounds like a big problem. I will not be attending. No chairs, no go. As they say. No one says that I say that, though. And I don't even say that, I just made it up now. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Would this go right here? I don't. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows, man? Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up, hold up. Hold the front door. That doesn't go there. That goes there, though. Oh, baby. Um, the lighting on these windows looks really stunning, though. I do have to say. Kudos. Kudos to those windows. Yeah, honestly, I can't make out what the fuck's happening over here. Like I can kind of figure it out, like, but it's not. I might just like go shape shopping, and what I mean by that, I'll just like look for shapes and be like, ooh, yes, this fits, like that. But that didn't. Okay, so I need a two-pronger. Okay, hello, friend. I need a one-pronger. Where are you? No, well, I mean, I didn't think it fit, but it did. So you know. Okay, and then that goes right there, and then. Oh, okay. And I'm as surprised as anyone else for that one fitting. Oh wait, that goes there because there's a little bit of pink. There. Like a white house next to a house. Interesting color combination. Oh wait, it's like longer. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, well that makes it make a lot more sense. Um, oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting so close to it though. Except I don't know where this one is. Okay. Wait. Wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, baby. And then, oh, yes. I see your light. I see you. And I see you, red brick. And this is... Yeah, okay, okay. Dude, this is my kind of weather, though. I'm not gonna lie. If I could live in a place that has constant... Oh, okay, there we go. Has constant weather like this, I would love it. Hence why I wish to move to the Pacific Northwest. That is my next goal. I do have relatives that live there, so I know what to expect. Oh, 55 minutes and 1 second. Oh, they aren't wrong though. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Wait, do I wanna do another one? Nah, I don't wanna do another one. I'm not feeling it, man. I could do another one. I'll do a quickie. I'll do a quick one. We'll do an animated one. I actually haven't done that, so let's do this, and then we'll do private, and then we'll do like 100, because I don't know how this is gonna be. I don't know if I'll like this or hate this. Okay. Wait. Oh, they require a subscription. I don't have that. Oops. Okay, well, in that case then, we'll just do a quick... Oh, we have a parrot section? Oh, look at these stunning birds. Oh my god, look at this lad. We'll do this one. Okay. And then we'll do private, and then we'll do... Okay. Yeah, 100. There we go. Which one did I pick again? I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't recall which one I picked. Anyway. We'll just keep going. Oh, look at this. This is so easy. Look how... There's so few puzzles. Oh my god. There's so many few pieces. This is hilarious. Okay. And then we'll just... Well, I'm gonna take bets. How long is this gonna take me? 10 minutes, maybe? Yeah, I can see it taking me 10 minutes. Right? Something along them lines? I don't know. Okay, we'll just... Oh, man. This makes me want to have a mango for some reason. I don't entirely know why, but... It is what it is. Also... Yes, no. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, what am I gonna do this weekend? I don't know. I haven't planned it out yet. I am looking forward to not having to stream on Sunday with my new streaming schedule, but I will have to stream on Monday. I have to, as if that's like a sacrifice I'm making. No, I like it. I do like streaming. It's the fact of the matter is that I think Sunday, it just interrupts my Sunday too much. Because, like, I have to prep for the workday on Monday, and it's not like my work's hard. But like I don't know, like I have to get in that mental headspace, and for some reason Sundays are like turbo hard for me. And my brain's just like I don't like it. I don't, as much as I tried. I gave it the good old college try for like a solid year, man. I attempted it. I attempted it for a year. At that point, I think I'm allowed to be like, you know what? I don't think this is working. Right? I'm allowed to do that. Okay. There is a bit of a fear though, like when you build a habit off of something, and if it's like is trying to figure out like things that work for you and things that don't work for you, and that's like I mean that's part of adulthood, right? Is like trying to find like, okay, well this works, this doesn't work, I need to pivot, blah 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 blah. But the problem is that like figuring out like when you need to pivot, and if you've spent enough time actually thinking about if you um did a good enough, like if you tried it hard enough. And it's like, because it's not like there's like an actual dedicated like amount of there we go, time that would be like, oh, if you've done it for this long, therefore you have done it long enough and now you can move on. There's no like actual like structured timeline for that, and I think that's like the difficulty of life, because you're just like what the fuck you're doing. And like everyone else is doing different things, and then everyone else is like, well, you're doing it wrong because that's not the way I'm doing it. Therefore, it's incorrect. And you're like, but no, I'm doing it the way that I thought would best suit me. I don't know. It's a whole mess, man. Everyone just wants to feel good about the decisions that they're making, which I get. I do too. Like no one want everyone thinks that they're like I think when you operate from the place of like thinking that like maybe that everyone is like they're just scared that they're making the wrong decisions for their life because like I mean ultimately you do only have one life, so it's not like you can really like get a redo. Wouldn't that be great if you could though? Holy shit. But like you can't really get a redo, so it's like everyone is like if you do something differently than them, it kind of makes them think that hey, maybe I'm doing it wrong. But they're like, no, I'm not doing it wrong. But because this works and blah blah blah. But the problem is that it works for them. It doesn't necessarily work for everyone else. And that is the spice of life right there, my friends. Also, that is it's what makes life interesting. I'm glad for it. I'm glad that not everyone wants to do the same exact thing. Can you imagine how utterly boring life would be if everyone wanted to do the exact same thing? Good God. Like, good lord. Okay, let's see. This is like weird looking. Oh, maybe it goes like this weird looking. Oh, it does! It does! Stunning! I love it. Alright. This is a... It's like the camera didn't load it. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, that's my pre-tunes for the hour. That's all I got, you know, like I don't got much else, guys. I'm tapped out. That was that was that was my little like that was my little advice of the day. I don't think I have much in me today. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's oh the wait, it's yellow, so it gotta go up here. Oh, look at that, and it snaps right on in. Beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous. I love it. Okay, wait. Hold up. Racing against the clock here, guys. Trying to I say that when I'm actually like kind of going slow. I'm like, oh, I'm like meandering, you know. Oh man. Sometimes I feel like when I'm doing these puzzles, as I'm talking on stream, I'm like, it's like it's kind of in my head. I'm like, I'm thinking like, well, I'm doing this as I'm talking, so it means that like it takes me a little bit longer. So it's like it feels like my training arc, where I'm like, oh, you guys don't want to see me when I have like my weights off, you know, like those shonen animes. I'm like, oh, just you wait. Just you wait. You'll see me without you'll see me without my weights and you will be sorry. What you guys will be sorry for, I'm not entirely sure. It's a made up scenario in my head. These are the thoughts I that keep me up at night as I go to sleep. I'm like, ah, yes. Yes, puzzles. I think this goes here, honestly. Yeah, okay. Yes. Wait, no? No. Okay, this goes up here, though. Yes, queen. Okay, let's see. And then this goes somewhere. Okay. And that goes also somewhere. And then this goes... Oh, okay. You just keep bringing it in, man. Bring in the fam. I don't know where that one goes in particular. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Oh, stunning. Okay. We just gotta bring. Oh my god! I'm like, I'm trying to get it fast, so like I can't actually like. It's hard for me to speak right now, and I'm just like, oh no, no. It's like it's a fight in my brain of like, do I speak, or do I place puzzle pieces? And so far, the puzzle pieces are winning. I can't, I can't lie. Okay, let's see. Just keep. Look at that. Yes. My throat is so dry. Oh, I'm so parched. Even though I have water here, I'm just causing my own problems. I have more peace. Empty spots left, and I have puzzles. Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, oh, and okay. Let's see how long. How long? 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, nice. I guess 10, and I got below that, so I guess I'm faster than I thought I was. Oh my god. Also, my throat is dying. It's on death's doornail. Doornail. Doormat. I don't know what's the word. There's a phrase there, and I'm losing it, but I don't know. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Show more. Who is? Oh, I'm gonna raid into someone. So let me see. Who is? Souls Phase is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I love to see it. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. We can raid into them. This is a fun game. I like this game a lot. Okay. Wait, let me grab grab their name. Copy. Okay, cool. I am going to This is also new for me doing this in a new chat box. Okay. Okay. There's supposed to be a space there. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I had a really fun time. Thank you guys all for joining me. I appreciate it. I will be streaming next Tuesday instead of Sunday. So until then, oh, not Tuesday, Monday. Oh my god, I got my own dates wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, anyway, I gotta update that. It's fine. It's whatever. Next Monday, whatever. But I will see you guys next Monday, and until then, I hope you stay safe and you stay happy as much as possible, like within the realm of possibility. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until then, until I see you next time, have a good evening. Okay? Bye. I'm gonna count it down. Wait, do I not get a countdown? I don't get it. Wait, how does this work? Oh no. Okay, I think we'll do a countdown though. But wait. Wait, I don't wait. I said all that and now I'm just like, what's happening? Okay, maybe I can't raid, so maybe. Okay, well anyway, I will catch you guys later, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.